Hello guys, welcome to Starcraft, and today I will be doing, I'm going to be doing a series of tutorials on how to play this game because for some of you who might not know it and not know how to play, I'll see if I can get you interested by showing you the gist of the game. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to verse an AI on, I'll put it on easy just so I can, and I'm going to show a tutorial of every race. We can put a nice big map. I'm going to be a Terran as the first race. It can be whatever, I don't care. We can put it on faster, and okay, let's go. So, StarCraft is about defeating your opponent. It's very important to defeat your opponent. Each race is played different. There are 3 races: Protoss, Terran, and Zerg. Zerg are like insects, Protoss are like celestial aliens, and Terran are like the military or the army. Your goal is to make military units and destroy your opponent. Now,
What's going on?
first of all, you hold. Okay, now I'll explain what I just did because
Go
I just have
ahead.
time. You spawn with 6 workers that will go like that. You just hold left click and select it like that,
ready.
all around your workers, and right click on the mineral patches, and they'll go to work there.
Ben?
Not enough minerals.
This is where, on every race, this is where you can make your more workers.
SCV ready.
The Terran workers are called SCVs, right here. Now first of all, before you do anything, like, make workers
Will
first,
do.
but see, this is how many
SCV ready.
minerals you have. That's your Vespin gas, and this is your supply.
Yeah,
Now, in
yeah.
order to increase your supply to make more units, you need to create supply depots for Terran.
You scared
Now,
me.
you use them by hitting B, you click on one of the SCVs and hit
Big
B,
job, huh?
and then it'll say build supply depot. Now, second of all, first, then you make a military unit once you get that out, or you can go for gas. Now I can see this is the entrance, my opponent is over
SCV
here.
ready.
Now I will now make a barracks,
Sure
which is
thing.
B. And that is where I will be able to make Marines, which are overpowered in my mind, because
Good
I'm a
job,
Protoss
huh?
player. But it does not matter right now. Now, also, don't copy me exactly. I'm just giving you tutorials on how to play.
SCV ready.
But because I'm not a Terran player, I'm not the best at. I'm just telling you how. So, on the SCVs, if you hit B, you got a selection of normal stuff.
SCV
If you
ready.
hit V, you have all the higher tier units. Now, I am also going to make another barracks
You're the boss.
and a gas, which is
Go
right
ahead.
here. And that is able to harvest
Butter by
Vespin
biscuit.
gas, which you use Vespin gas to make better units, like a Marauder. Marines don't cost any gas, so that's why I'm just going to get 3 of them. To get the Marines, you just click on the barracks and hit A. Now also, in order to get these units, if you don't want to use the hotkeys, you can just click on them. When you click on the barracks, it will show up a thing like
SCV
that, and
ready.
you just click on it. Now,
What's
you
up?
do this if you're Terran. You don't do it on all your bases, but click on this, and once you have your barracks, you'll be able to make an orbital command. That will be your
Insufficient Vespine gas.
butter and breader.
Gangway.
I'm sorry,
Coming
this is
through.
confusing for me. Bread and butter, there we go. That'll be your bread and
In the
butter.
rear.
You need
Ah, you scared me.
have
Bad news.
orbital command, because I'll show you in a second what it can
We
do.
hear you.
Now you can see my supply's increased, and I'm also running out of
Want a
supply.
piece of me, boy?
Now, so I'll just make a second one.
Ah, you scared me.
Now let me show you,
Yeah, whatever.
for every Terran structure, there
Yep.
is, and also, you'll always want to keep making SCVs to mine. You have to only have 3 at gas. Only have 3. You don't need any more. Now, it's cool because Terran structures can lift up and land somewhere else. Not all of them, but some of them. Now, any Terran structure has a reactor. Well, that make military units. A reactor or a tech lab. Reactors allow you to make only the first tier unit, but at the same time. So you could make two of them, 2 Marines at the same time. Reactors allow you to get these units. Now, I'm going to make a reactor for the purpose of making a reactor, and sorry, I'm going to make a tech lab because you can research stuff at the tech lab, and I need those high tier units. Now, to upgrade your units, you need engineering bay. I will make that. It is on the first tier. Now, this is what the orbital command does. You can increase your supply by calling down extra supply, which will, you just hit X and the supply depot, and now you got more supply. And then also, I'll show you this one player. You can scanner sweep. You hit C and then where, and you can see what they're doing. I can see that he has those 2. Now, I got these additional tech labs, and now I am going to make a Marauder and another Marauder. Marauders are pretty well. They work pretty good with Marines. And Marines, if you think, you don't have to have the highest tier units in Starcraft to win. Now, if you click on the tech lab, you can't do this on the reactor, but if you click on the tech lab, you can research stuff. Now, you can see that I can get combat shields for Marines, that gives them 10 plus health. Stim pack, which you always get. Like, not always, but if you're going with Marines and Marauders and them, get it. And now I can show you this. If you hit E and click on mineral patch, you can call down mules, which harvest more minerals per patch. So, next I will make Reapers, which can climb surfaces. And now, once you made your barracks, now I'm doing this really slow, you don't really take this long because I have tons of excess minerals. You can go on to the next page, which is V. Now, you don't always make, you can see I'm getting attacked. The AI is attacking me, but I did win because of the fact that I had more units. I would have easily beat him if I was playing on normally, but that is okay. And always keep making units. In a real Starcraft game, you don't want to have so much minerals. You never do. You always want to have, like, no minerals. That means you're spending a lot. Now, next, I will be making, if you hit V and F, you'll make a factory. Factory is where you can get, like, meching units. Now, for good harassment, I will show you what you can do. You can create Reapers. They are great harassment because they can climb walls, and we can do, and they're really fast, so we can just hop around here and shoot them right there. Now, in order to make a good harassment, I'm going to get the nitro packs at the tech lab. That will give them faster speed, so if I ever need to get out there quick, I can. I will be researching stim pack, and all this stuff costs money. Okay? Now, to make a safe expansion, and expansions allow you to get more minerals, and if you don't get them, that's pretty much your loss of the game. You're going to lose the game if you don't make expansions. Now, Terran is the only one that can do this, and to make a safe expansion, you can make it inside your base, which I'm making right now, and move it and land it somewhere else. Now, you saw I made this orbital command, but I can also make a different thing, which is a giant turret on top of the base. That will shoot and destroy, and it has lots of health, but I wouldn't recommend it for defending your base. It's not the best. Now at the factory we have Helions, siege tanks, and Thors. Thors are really good. Siege tanks are really good. Helions are only used for harassment. And what I say by I mean like to kill SCVs. So as you can see right here, I would use it to destroy them. Now I see that he has a nuke, which he might nuke me, and I will show you how to nuke later. Now that research is almost done.
Research complete.
And I will just get 2 more Reapers. Now I'm going to make a tech lab again, because tech lab, you always make the tech lab first, unless for barracks if you're going for an early harassment.
Go ahead.
Now that this is done, what I'm going to do is, and again, I don't play Terran, so if I'm not doing all the right stuff, I apologize. I go onto this and I hit O, and that will load up 5 SCVs, only 5. And I'll hit L, which will lift it up, and I'm going to land it right here by hitting L again and selecting where I want it to go. Now, I'm ready for harassment. I've got Reapers, and they're ready to go. Now, if you got your engineering bay, you can see that you can upgrade lots of stuff. You can upgrade your infantry damage and armor. And also you can get adds range, you can get increased cargo space for bunkers, which I'll make in a second, and upgrades armor. Now if you make the engine, we have a problem here. Now this is where you want to be careful, because this is the thing about Reapers. See, I wasn't watching it and now they all died. But I can still do this quite well because I just outmaneuvered his units. Now I need to be careful because I have a feeling he's going to cut me off. But he doesn't. And, oh, that was close there. Now he has a starport, and you can see that I just walked into his mill line, hit A, and now they're Reapers. Now, that was a really bad harassment. It did not work at all, and I apologize for that. Now, since you got your engineering bay, if you hit on the SCV, you can hit B,
Base
U.
is under attack.
That will make... This is where you should have been making more units. Now, I think... Because they don't have any upgrades. That was a close battle, but I was lucky to win it. I can hit B, U to make a bunker. And I'm going to make 2 of them. And that will allow them to hop inside of it, and they can shoot from it, which is kind of like giving them more health. I'm going to increase the bunker size by researching it here, and then going to research attack. I'm going to get another tech lab because I need it to make double the units. Like, I can make 2 at once because I got 2 of them. Now, if you go to the tech lab, you can see you can research Blue Flame for Helions, Siege Mode, which you always get for Siege Tanks, unless you don't, like if you want to keep a good defense, or this, which people don't use a lot, but it's useful. So I'm going to research this, and then get out a Siege Tank. Siege Tanks can do that, which I am researching right now, which will allow them to get more range and more damage. So, now that we have the bunker finish, that Marauder is really low on health, as you can see. Now, since I made my factory, I'm going to make a starport, which if you hit VS, after your factory is done, you can make a starport. Now, starport is where you can get pretty much air units. Now that my bunker's finished, I can just click on the units and right-click on it, and you can see I just researched it, and now the bunker's totally beast. And now I can have more units in there. And now you see I